everybody, it's the sisters from Similar Misters, back again, because we're cousins.
And we have dads.
That are misters, that are similar because they're brothers.
Wait.
We have blood sugar issues. So like if I don't have enough sugar or carbs throughout the day, I will pass the fuck out. And she's the opposite.
To fix it, I need protein, like a granola bar or like peanut butter or like something to fix it.
I need like a Snickers.
Super shaky. But she needs the opposite, like sugar.
A Snickers or like gummy bears or something.
Sugar
like
makes
soda.
it worse for me.
Yeah.
We've gone to the doctors and the doctors basically said, deal with it.
Yeah, you gotta manage basically. And I'm sure I've talked to a lot of people who have the same problem. But it like seriously affects your life. Like,
it does. I have to plan like my meals in advance. They all have to be high protein. I have to have snacks in between meals. My grocery bill is very expensive.
Seriously, can't go anywhere without a snack. I think about it, like if I'm out and I realize like, oh, I'm hanging out with people and I don't have a snack,
I'm like,
all I was like, when am I gonna pass out? When?
Yeah, me too.
Because it starts like hunger, and then my limbs start to shake, my fingers get cold, I start to sweat like crazy, and then eventually my vision gets blurry and I like need to sit down until
I was like that all day today because I was working and I didn't really have a chance to eat, and like at one point I'm just like, oh, I looked up and I'm like, oh my god, everything's like I'm dizzy. I go into like panic mode, and I have an anxiety problem too, so like I feel like that makes the anxiety problem worse because then I think about it, I'm like, oh my god, I don't have a snack. Where am I gonna get a snack at this hour? Like I start like freaking out. I've only passed out from it, I think 3 times.
Yeah. When I was younger, I passed out a few times, but it's been a long time since I actually went unconscious. But like, it'll happen. Like if you wait too long, it's most awkward when you just start dating somebody and you're like trying to be cool and like go hiking or whatever, and you've already eaten your snack, and then like you're like halfway through the hike and you're like, I'm too hungry. But you don't want to tell this person like, hey, I'm about to go unconscious, warning. Then you have to like sit down and you're sweating and you're like, oh my god, you know how gross it is and stuff. Yeah. Sometimes you don't notice. Yeah. Because like sometimes, especially if I have like, you know, like I'll feel like I ate a lot. Like if I have like a big salad for lunch, like I'm full. And then like hours later, like I still feel full, but I'll just start to shake.
Yeah, even if I'm like full, I'm like, the first time I did it, I passed out was because, it was in 3rd grade and we were doing a wax museum. So we had to dress up as someone in history and stand still for a half an hour. I like felt like I was gonna pass out, so I went up to the teacher. I'm like, hey, I need to go to the nurse. And I started walking to the nurse's office, passed out cold on the hallway floor. I remember there was a line of kindergartners going to gym class and they're all just walking by me. I'm like half in a daze like on the floor and they're all just like pointing at me like, what's wrong with her?
Oh my god. It's senior year. And all the seniors, instead of doing like school color day, which you're supposed to do like during Spirit Week leading up to pep rally, they were gonna do hobo day. I know. Look, I know it's wrong, but this is the story. So I'm dressed up like a hobo. I look like Jane, but I also had this beard. Like I had like a costume beard. I know, it's awful, I know. And a sign hanging around my like a cardboard sign. Toward the end of class, like it was like a study or something, I couldn't get up and leave. I didn't have any snacks anyway, and I was getting really shaky. So I just put my head down and like went to sleep or whatever. And then the bell rings and the kid in front of me kind of like poked me, and I like pick up my head. I'm like, is it time to go? And he's like, oh shit. And I'm like, am I pale? And I like look at my hands and they're like white, and he's like, teacher, like it's the teacher. And I just like put my head back down. The teacher's like, you gotta get up. I'm like, I'm just gonna lay here for like a minute. This kid I had this crush on for like forever legit picks me up out of the chair, and I'm like, and they bring the wheelchair, and the lady's trying to put me in the wheelchair. I'm like, I can walk, and she's like, just get in the chair. I'm like, no, it is what it is. We're working on it. Do you guys have problems with passing out?
Yeah, we'd love to know. We should have like a support group or something.
Yeah, how do you manage it? Let us know. Comment below and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.